It doesn't matter how long you live. It matters what you do with your life. And yoga teaches you that every moment of your life that you live is the greatest moment that you're ever going to have. And you need to fill it, you need to impregnate it with your soul's potential and begin manifesting your soul's power through that moment. And imagining that there are no other moments, that this is the moment. And we're surrounded by days when people disappear off the face of the planet. Many of you will have to attend funerals in your life. You may be attending these kind of things now. And it's not the length of the person's life that matters, or yours, it's what they've done with it. Whether it's 7 or 77 years old, it matters what they've done with their life. And whether that life was full of spiritual development, self-realization, realizing who they really are, or whether it was a life of ignorance, whether it was a life they just led, following the crowd. Mum and dad said get married at 27, they got married. The expectation was that 2 kids and a dog and a house and a mortgage. They'd done all those things, but they didn't fulfill what was in their heart. Okay, and last week we saw Rekha singing here. Who was here last week? Most of you were here. And this is someone fulfilling what's in their heart. So I'm asking you today, are you doing what is in your heart? Not what is best for your security, to get money and to get a property and to look after your kids, but are you doing what's in your heart so that when you die and you're sitting in that soul realm and you're talking to God and the spirits and they say, did you do what is in your heart? Can you honestly turn around and say, yes, I done what was in my heart. I done what I believed. I lived by my own truth. Now think for yourselves for a second. Did you do that? Are you doing that in your life? Or are you just living your life to secure how long you can stay in this world until you die? It's kind of pointless, right? You're living to stay here for as long as you can securely till you die. What's the point? What's the point of your life? What does it mean? You're living in a place where you're going to leave. You're securing yourself in a place that you're going to leave at a random moment that you don't know. What is the point? What you might as well do is chase your dreams, chase what's inside your heart, follow your convictions, follow your truths, and do what you feel you want to do. No matter how much money it brings or doesn't bring, do what you feel. And the other thing you want to be doing in your life is developing your realization. Developing your knowledge, your wisdom of what the world is about. Developing your ability to love. Developing your ability to understand what the spirit is, what the power is beyond this place. Because one day you're all going to meet that place. And you don't want to meet it like this, where, oh my God, is this what it's about? Why did I waste 70 years chasing the dollar bill, or the pound, or the brick, or the wheel that goes round and round for eternity? Why did I do that? Why did I chase what was inside my heart? Yeah? What makes you cry? What makes you laugh? What makes you smile? What makes you run? What makes you wake up in the morning and just chase, chase, chase? What gives you the extra 3 hours of energy in the day to do it? What you'll do for money or without money? Why aren't you living with that in your heart? So many of you are caught up in this corporate world of just working for money to get more bricks and to build an extension and pay for it. And then you bring your kids up with the same ideas. That's not what yoga's teaching. That's not what GP is teaching. I'm telling you to follow your dreams, follow your passions, follow what you believe. Okay? So I'm going to read something to you called A Life Worth Living. Alright? It is better to die for the truth than live a lie. What is the point of a long earthly sojourn of ignorance? Surely it is better to have a short term of realization. For in reality, time is irrelevant. Quality is the only thing that is spiritually quantifiable. Quality is the only thing that is spiritually quantifiable. A life worth living is not always long, nor is it necessarily abounding in health, wealth, fame, or good fortune. It is a life of self-realization. of practicing the immortal messages of the soul and the spirit, which are love, service, non-attachment, calmness, worship, selflessness, humility, even-mindedness, contentment, and truthfulness in every moment. Then, when it is your time to go, you will go, whether you're 7 or 77. A life of self-realization is a life worth living. And on top of that, what are you living for? What is your attitude as you're living here? Do you have ambitions? Are you supposed to have ambitions? Are you supposed to have needs and wants? I'll read you something else about ambition. This is what I believe, okay? This is what I believe. You can take it or leave it. 8 lines, I'll tell you about what I believe. My ambition is to have no ambitions. My desire is to have no desires. I need to need for nothing. I need to need for nothing. And I want to want for nothing. I aim to possess nothing or no one, and I aim to be possessed by nothing or nobody. I wish to have no wishes left, and I pray to have no more prayers. That's what I live for. To be free from all these bonds and all these things that tie you into these conditions of you get wrapped up in what the world is about. You don't know what the world is about. The world is nothing. What matters is you. What matters is the freedom that you have found inside yourself, and what I said in the beginning about chasing what's in your heart. That's all that matters. So for a few moments, what I want you all to do is to sit still, keep rolling, close your eyes, spine straight, and I want you to take your attention to your heart center. I want you to close your eyes, all of you. Keep your palms turned up to the ceiling, and I want you to visualize your heart. You can see it in a heart shape, or as a ball of light, green or red or pink colored light, just where the heart is in the middle of your chest. And there's a place inside of it that is full of passion, it's full of emotion, it's full of feeling, it feels, it's joyous, it wants to do something, forget money. What do you want to do? It could just be play. What do you want to do? Just for a few seconds, think of it. Or what do you feel? What do you feel you want to do? What do you want to do in the world? What do you do for the world? What's in your heart? And this feeling, it's not far from you, it's not estranged from you, it's not new to you. You know what it is. And if you don't, I suggest it's the most important thing to find that. Because you may have lost your heart. You may not know where your heart is anymore. Make this your priority. Take a deep breath into your chest. Breathe into the heart and the chest center. Big breath. Exhale that breath. Release the blockages that are there. Open your eyes again. And I want you to become feeling-based beings again. Okay? From this point onwards. Feeling-based beings. Not thinking beings. Thinking comes later. Thinking is detail. Feeling is movement and motion. Feeling makes things happen. Thinking is detail. The thinking is nothing. It's pointless. What you feel is what you are driven by. What you feel is what you are driven by. Does anyone here want to suggest anything that they felt or that they feel that who here lives by their heart? Who can put their hand up and say, I live by my heart? I know I do. I live by what I feel. I know he does. Put your hand straight up. Don't be afraid. It's nothing to be afraid of. Put your hand right up in the air if you think you live by your heart. Up.